Greetings to you all. Welcome to Creative Writers. Pen Crowns Vision. Creative Writers Award. Ivory Eagle 2023. A festival that honors dazzling stars. Creative Writers. On 21st May 2023. Venue John Dewey Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Panruti. It's a very proud privilege to tell that 40 members have published their own books and also an anthology. A bouquet of colorful emotions was also released on that precious day. 68 members were honored with Ivory Eagle 2023 award. Hearty congratulations to all the members. Kudos to all. Cheer up. In the forthcoming days, we'll expect more members. And this is the 4th birthday anniversary. Hearty thanks to all the sponsors and all the writers. Ivory Eagle 2023. Here comes the authors of Creative Writers. Books released in the function. Now let's have the look at our authors and their books. Here comes Mrs. A.S. Raghavi. The name of her book is A Critical Analysis of Nathaniel Hawthorne's novel, The Scarlet Letter, focuses on the Gothic theme of love and purity. This research book helps literature graduates and researchers to gather more intricate information about the novel itself. This consists of the author's introduction, which helps the readers learn the background of the novel written. A few words about the author, Mrs. A.S. Raghavi. Mrs. A.S. Raghavi Shanmugam, with her pen name Raga, is an aspiring writer and a brave, independent woman with teaching as a profession since 2012. She is an ESL professor at Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research, Chennai. She has accustomed herself to lighting up her passion for writing as assorted normal in the pandemic. She has complemented in a few anthologies of poems, 7 books self-published. A poetic anthology is also a research scholar in English literature with fantasy and mythology as trust areas. This critical analysis is her first research book to be published. She has published her research journals in 6 national and 4 international journals. Writing is her way of emoting love, and she is an autodidact person who aspires to learn without any hesitation. Thank you, ma'am. It is really inspiring to learn more about you. Now, our next author is Mrs. Abhirami. Mrs. Abhirami's book is Sparkles, the Spontaneous Sparkling of Emotions. Sparkle is a collection of poems she has been writing for the past few months. The poems are spontaneous sparkling of her emotions on the topics. They are a mixture of both real and imaginary feelings. Some of the poems may reflect you and some may reveal something. A few words about Mrs. Abhirami. Mrs. Abhirami is born in Tanjavur district. She has 10 years of teaching experience in private metric school teacher training institution as guest lecturer in government college and another 10 years in government school. She is interested in teaching with audio-visual aids. She has recently launched an Abhiraj Bharani for teaching English. She has a flair for writing. Thank you, ma'am. It's really inspiring to learn more about you. Let's move towards our next author, Mrs. V. Mahalakshmi. The name of her book is Blue Verses. My blue verses makes every reader feel pleasant and happy. Blue verses, verses for blue bloomers. A few words about Mrs. V. Mahalakshmi. Mrs. V. Mahalakshmi was born on September 21, 1988 in Puducherry. Her native is Kallakurchi. Now she is living in Pandruti. She did her primary and higher secondary education in Pandruti. She did her higher education in Siga College and Annamala University respectively. She has acquired MA English with B.Ed and MA Yoga. Having qualified as a teacher, she started her career as English teacher in John Dewey Nursery Primary School in Pandruti. In the same school, now she is handling for the higher secondary students. She is good at music, dance and writing poems. She took part in Decifima Music online competition and won awards. She has participated in many inter-school competitions and won many awards. At present, she won award on Republic Day for the poem Independent India and won Best Teacher Award, Acquisition Director Award, Excellent Academic Thinker Award and Best Social Poet Award, etc. for her marvelous poem about self-love. She won Incredible Writer Award. Already, she published a book of Rhymes previous year. Another one thing we should tell about her, she is another one person who has written all the 365 days without failing any day in Creative Writers, a regular, sincere writer of Creative Writers. Thank you so much, ma'am. Keep inspiring, keep motivating others also. Okay, now let us move on to the next author, Mrs. Chetna Bhatia. The name of her book is Beyond the Horizon. This book of 112 poems, the author takes you on a journey towards and beauty of complexity of life. Through a very simple language, the poems explore themes of love, loss, joy, pain, hope, and everything in between. A few words about Mrs. Chetna Bhatia. Mrs. Chetna Bhatia is a teacher, an art lover, and nature lover. Born and brought up in Jamnagar, Gujarat, now settled in Mumbai. She has been in the field of education for more than 30 years. Her profession as a teacher developed a passion for writing in her. She has contributed several poems, quotes, stories to more than 40 national and international anthologies. She writes in 3 different languages, English, Hindi and Gujarati. And she has her own book of quotes, Valentine's Day Special, Unspoken Feelings, which was a best-seller on Amazon. She is an editor and compiler of 8 anthologies, out of which Abhivyakti, a Gujarati anthology, won the Best Literary Award. Chetna is working towards giving a platform to new writers and keep the mother tongue alive. Thank you, ma'am. It's really nice to know more about you, and we are proud to have you in our Creative Writers group. Moving on to our next author, Mr. Laising Raj. The name of the book is Tunes of Life. This is the book that tells people's every walk of life. This book tells the do's and don'ts of a person. It will surely give some motivation to the failures. A few words about Mr. Laising Raj. Mr. Laising Raj is a postgraduate teacher in English. He is very dedicated to work, sincere, hardworking, and very regular in contributing poems. Thank you, sir. Okay, moving on to our next author, Miss S. Abhinaya. Glad to tell that Miss Abhinaya is my student studying in class 9. The name of her book is Words of Miracle. It is a fantastic book. The name itself, its name is Words of a Miracle. It is filled with more miracles. How life was filled with miracles. After reading the book, you will surely be a strong person, and it makes you do more things. It has short and sweet poems. It will make your mind It will make up your mind and do innovative and creative ideas. This book is full of words, is how life begins and ends. How many problems are faced by a person in this world? This book is really interesting to read. Okay, a few words about Miss S. Abhinaya. S. Abhinaya was born on 16th August 2008 at Melpattambakam, Kadalur district. Her basic education started from LKG to 5th standard in Ananda Nursery and Primary School, from 6th to 7th standard in Balvihar. From 5th, she got many medals and certificates. In 8th standard, she got an award in Creative Writers Group. She participated in speech, essay writing, drawing competition, and she got certificates for that. Thank you, Abhinaya. Keep inspiring, motivating others also. Okay, here comes our next author, Miss J.H. Ashia. She is also my student studying in class 7, Government High School, Melpattambakam. The name of her book is Ashia's Poems, Verses of a Little Heart. This is a poem written by the author in the topic of Verses of Little Heart. This book is written by little child from her little heart. It's a fantastic book with cute lines. Also, this book contains many drawings drawn by the author. Yes, I should admit that she's best artist. She used to draw a lot of things. It was I who motivated her to insert all the drawing in the book itself. Okay, a few words about Miss J.H. Ashia. J.H. Ashia is studying in Government High School, Melpattambakam. She is interested in writing quotes and poems. She is talented in drawing, craftwork and art. She is good in singing songs, dance. She takes parts in all the school curricular activities. She is a regular writer in the Creative Writers Group. She contributes to Creative Writers Children's Magazine too. Okay, hearty congratulations, Ashia. Keep it up. Keep inspiring others. Our next author is Mr. S. Bharadwaj. The name of his book is Glitters of Thoughts. The ultimate aim of the book, Glitters of Thoughts, the collection of poems, is to make the readers fly high, to touch the sky as a ladder. The verses are catchy and simple to understand, making the readers an easy reading and grasps the main concept of the poems. He is very happy in presenting his book, Glitters of Thoughts, with the subtitle Reflection of My Mind. The themes wave around various aspects of emotions like sympathy and empathy. Now let us see a few words about the author. Mr. S. Bharadwaj was born on 21st November 2003. He is very dedicated in work. First of all, I should tell you, he is one of our tech team members, media head. He is sincere, hardworking, and very regular in contributing poems. He is a budding poet. He expresses his thoughts through his poems in a unique manner. He is good at technology. He takes care of Creative Writers media work. After joining Creative Writers Group, he was convocated as a youngest poet by the Indian Medical Association, IMA Kadalur. His poems are highly motivating and inspiring. Fantastic, sir. We are really glad to have you in our group. Moving on to the next author, Master S. Sujit. His book's name is Rockstar Captivating Verses. Rockstar Captivating Verses is a fantastic collection of poems written by a young budding author S. Sujit. This book contains nearly 75 poems. The verses of this book are surely captivating. Some poems in this book are imaginary, and some of them expresses the emotions of this little kid. This book, Rockstar Captivating Verses, can melt your heart and even steal your heart. Yes. Now let's hear a few words about Master S. Sujit. Master S. Sujit is a budding young author of this book, Rockstar's Captivating Verses. He has also co-authored nearly 13 books. He was born on 26th August 2013 in Pondicherry. His native place is Mel Kavarapattu, Panruti Taluk. He is an obedient, talented and lovable student. He has participated in many competitions and won so many medals, certificates and shields. When he was studying UKG, he got second prize in Tirukural competition and English recitation competition. This small kid is a young YouTuber. Now he has become a young author. Congratulations to Master S. Sujit. Now moving on to the next author, Miss S. Kavya. The name of her book is Magic Fragrance of Life. The Magic Fragrance of Life is a marvelous poetic treat. It contains nearly 100 poems on various topics. In my point of view, poetry is a cocktail of words. Words are powerful weapons to express our emotions. Words can speak our emotions. Words have some magic. According to me, a single word can bring a drastic change in us, in some scenario in our life. My dear readers, I am damn sure the wonderful verses of this book can brighten your life. Absolutely said. Surely your verses will inspire all the readers. Let's have a look at Miss Iskavya. Miss Iskavya is the author of this beautiful book, Fragrance of Life. She has won first prize in the district level science meet, which was conducted by National Children's Science Congress, Virudhachalam. As she won first prize in district level poster presentation competition, she got a chance to visit Sri Harikota, ISRO, Andhra Pradesh. She also won first prize in Tamil elocution competition conducted by Sri Ram Ilakya Mandram, Puducherry. She won first prize in Tamil Kaviyarangam and received a compliment from DSP of Kadar. Hearty congratulations, Miss S. Kavya. We are glad to have young authors in our group. Moving on to Miss S. Monica. The name of the book is Moni's Short and Cute Poems. Each and everything in this world has some cuteness. This book, Moni's Short and Cute Poems, talks about various things in a cute manner. The verses of this book are partially imaginary and partially realistic. Some of the poems are logical and some of them are comical. Some poems expresses the splendid essence of life. There are a few in this book that can lift you up when you are feeling down. Finally, this book can make you think in a creative way. Wow, fantastic. Thank you, Monica. It is really nice. Now let's hear a few words about Miss S. Monica. Miss S. Monica is a majestic young girl studying in class 10. She is a young author of this book, Moni's Short and Cute Poems. When she was studying in grade 7, she participated in a poster presentation competition conducted by NCBFC and got first prize in district level and got a chance to visit ISRO. When she was studying in grade 9, she won first prize in block and tackle competition conducted by INTACH organization in Pondicherry Heritage Festival. Let us wish her to come out in flying colors. All the best. All the creative writers, wishes are with you. Keep going, keep shining, Monica. Moving on to our next author, Miss V. Sivadurga, our tech team member who presented a lot of things and was behind the success of many PowerPoint presentations. The name of her book is Eden of Verses. Books are the most constant of friends. As per the above mentioned quote, the author assures that Eden of verses will be the reader's quietest and most constant friend forever. The usage of verses are elegant. The style of writing is simple so that even a child can understand the poems. I do agree with that. The author assures that the flow of the nectar in her verses will surely sweeten everyone's heart. So fantastic. Okay, a few words about Miss V. Sivadurga. Miss V. Sivadurga, hailing from Adudurai, Tanjavur district, was born in 2001. She holds her BSc and MCS degree. She was a budding writer and a very good singer. She is talented in drawing. Some of her drawings were published in Namaste India, an e-magazine. She is very skilled in handling computer-related work because she lets her helping hand in editing Elders magazine of creative writers. Thank you so much from our bone marrows, my dear. Thank you so much. Okay, our next author is Mr. Praveen Kumar. Mr. P. Praveen Kumar. The name of his book is Book of Hundreds. Book of Hundreds consists of 101 poems that will surely inspire every reader. A few words about Mr. P. Praveen Kumar. Mr. P. Praveen Kumar is a BSc student studying in St. Joseph College of Arts and Science. He loves writing poems. He is very dedicated to work, sincere, hardworking and very regular in contributing poems. So thank you so much, sir. We can't forget your timely help. Moving on to the next poet, Master Shanmugabuvan. So I'm glad to tell that Shanmugabuvan is my class student. The name of his book is My Cute and Creative Poems. It is a fantastic book in the name of his cute and creative poems. After reading this book, everyone will feel inspired. These poems are cute and short by a budding writer. All the poems are very sweet. A few words about Mr. Shanmugabuvan. Yes, Shanmugabuvan is studying in class 7th in Government High School, Melpatampakam. He is a regular writer in the Creative Writers Group. He received many certificates from the Creative Writers Group. He has won many competitions in school. He is motivated by Brindama. Thank you, Shanmugabuvan. You have to do some more thing. Okay, dear. Moving on to Miss Devayani. The name of her book is My Life Journey. Tales of the Heart. It is a marvelous book. It is filled with more surprises and miracles. A few words about Miss Devayani. Devayani was born in Panruti. She is a student. She is very dedicated to work, sincere, hardworking and very regular in contributing poems. Glad to hear that, Devayani. Very talented girl. Keep inspiring more. Now moving on to our next author, Miss S. Renuka. Renuka's book name is Handful Imaginations. This poetry book is full of author's personal imagination, a string of thoughts and an outpour of intellectual emotions organized in octaves and reasonable rhyming scheme. The reader will be tempted to read the poem again and again. The author uses septameter and octameter. Every poem consists of 2 quatrains. After reading this poetry book, anyone can transform their imagination and emotion into poetry. Have a joyful reading. Yes, I was really inspired by your book here. Okay, a few words about Miss S. Renuka. Miss S. Renuka loves writing poems. She started pouring her thoughts with beautiful rhyming schemes. She is inspired by her dad, Mr. Santanam to write poems. She is very dedicated to work, sincere, hardworking, and very regular in contributing poems. So, all the best, Renuka. Keep inspiring, keep motivating. Okay. Our next author is Mrs. C. Shanti, and the name of her book is Blooming Buds. Simple verses to young buds. Blooming Buds is a collection of 100 poems. It is very easy to read, to understand the meaning of each word. All these verses are the outbreak of powerful emotions and feelings. Many real incidents are brought out in a subtle manner. She hopes it will surely encourage the young minds to motivate others and give confidence to write poems. The poems were written on various topics which contains many feelings. Some of them were scripted with heavy heart. After penning, it made her heart very pleasant and light, hoping to make the reader's heart too have some impact with some different things. Now a few words about Mrs. C. Shanti. Mrs. C. Shanti is working as a BT assistant in Government Model Girls Higher Secondary School, Bhuvanagiri. She has around 28 years of teaching experience. She is very simple, like an open book. She is very helpful to all. She is interested to write poems. She has written around 700 poems on various topics. Her motivator and well-wisher is Brinda, who is working in Government High School, Melpatambakam. She makes her students also to write poems. Thank you, ma'am. You are a great inspiration to your children. Wish you all the best and great to have you in our team. Thank you. Thanks to all the authors. Thanks to all the tech team members. Mr. Bharadwaj, Madam Chandralekha, Miss Durga, Gayatri ma'am, Sumati ma'am, and Durga ma'am, everybody. Only because of you, this is possible. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all.